Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fajriel Shodiq Alfatih and I am from class 90 to the 13 and my student ID number is 9024-2025. And today I will explain the English segment about computer and inside of computer. Definition of computer. The word computer comes from the English word computer, which was originally derived from the Latin word computar, which means to count or calculate. This word is a combination of com, which means together, and putar, which means to count or to think. Originally, from the 17th century to 20th century, the term computer was used to refer to a person whose job was to perform mathematical calculation manually. So, etymologically, computer means something used for calculating. Comprehensive overview of computer. In the rapidly evolving landscape of technology, computers have become an indispensable part of daily life, revolutionizing the way we work, communicate, and access information. A computer is a complex electronic device that processes data to perform various tasks efficiently. There are several types of computer. The first of which is supercomputer. A supercomputer is the fastest and most powerful type of computer used for complex scientific tasks like weather prediction and simulation. Next, mainframe. Mainframe is a large computer that handles high data and support many users, often used in banking and government. Next, mini-computer. A mini-computer is smaller than a mainframe and used by medium-sized businesses, though now mostly replaced by server. Next are components of computer. The first, CPU, Central Processing Unit, or commonly called the brain on a computer, is an electronic circuit inside a computer that executes commands to form a computer program. The CPU performs basic arithmetic, logic, control, and input-output operations specified by commands in the program. Memory, RAM, and storage. RAM stands for Random Access Memory, is a temporary storage place for the operating system (OS), software programs, and other data that is being used so that the data can be quickly accessed by the device processor. Motherboard. A motherboard, also known as a mainboard, is the main circuit board in a computer system that connects all the hardware components. It serves as the foundation that connects and coordinates components such as the CPU, RAM, and storage devices. Function of a computer. Computers have a variety of important functions, ranging from performing simple calculations to complex data analysis. The main functions of a computer include data processing by the CPU, which executes commands through logical and arithmetic operations. In addition, computers store data permanently, using storage device so the data remains available even if the computer is turned off. Another function is to receive input from the user and produce output in the form of a display of work result. Computers also enable communication through networks, including the Internet, which connects people and organizations around the world. Last but not least, computers run a variety of software that support work, entertainment, and other activities. Next, evolution of computer. The history of computer reflects rapid development in size, speed, and capabilities. The first generation of computer, 1940 to 1950, used vacuum tubes, were large, slow, and difficult to maintain. The second generation, 1950 to 1960, introduced transistors, making computers smaller and more reliable, and giving rise to a high-level programming language. In the third generation, 1960 to 1960 to 1970, integrated circuits were used, making computers faster, more efficient, and affordable, and microprocessors began to emerge. The fourth generation, 1970 to 1980, was characterized by the widespread use of microprocessors, the birth of personal computers, and the emergence of graphical interface and networking technology. Meanwhile, in the fifth generation, 1980 to present, focus on artificial intelligence or AI and parallel processing, with the goal of creating computers capable of making human thinking and solving complex problems. Next, inside a computer. Inside a computer. A general-purpose computer has four main components, namely arithmetic logic unit or ALU, control unit, memory, and input and output device, collectively called I or O. These parts are interconnected by buses, which are often made of group of wires. Arithmetic logic (ALU) is a unit in the CPU (central processing unit) that performs arithmetic such as add, subtract, multiply, divide, and logical, such as AND or NOT operation on data. In short, the ALU is the brain part of the computer that performs calculation and logic processing. Number 2. Control unit. The control unit, often called a control system or central controller, manages the computer's various components. It reads and interprets, decodes the program instructions, transforming them into a series of control signals which activate other parts of the computer. Next, memory. A computer's memory can be viewed as a list of cells into which number can be placed or read. Computer main memory comes in two principal varieties: random access memory or RAM and read-only memory of ROM. RAM can be read and written to any time the CPU commands it, but ROM is preloaded with data and software that never change. Therefore, therefore the CPU can only read from it. Input and output, or I or O. Input and output is the means by which a computer exchanges information with the outside world. Devices that provide input or output to computer are called peripheral. Next, hardware component. Hardware component first is input device. Input device is any peripheral piece of computer hardware equipment used to provide data and control signals to an information processing system, such as a computer or other information appliance. Examples of input devices include keyboard, mouse, scanner, digital cameras, and joystick. Next, output device. An output device is any piece of computer hardware equipment used to communicate the result of data processing carried out by an information processing system, such as a computer, which converts the electronically generated information into human readable form. The example input and output device. Input device. First, mouse. A mouse is a pointing device that functions by detecting two-dimensional motion relative to its supporting surface. Physically, a mouse consists of an object held under one of the user's hands with one or more buttons. Keyboard is a computer input device used to enter data into an electronic device, such as a computer or laptop. Data that can be entered through the keyboard are letters, numbers, symbols, and commands. Scanner. A scanner allows you to scan printed material and convert into a file format that might be used within the PC. Touchpads a device that lies on the desktop and responds to pressure. Next, output device. First, monitor display data visually in the form of text, image, and videos. It is the primary output device for user interaction. Number two, printer. Printer converts digital data into printed form on paper, such as document, image, or report. Speaker produce sound output from the computer, such as music, sound effects, or audio notification. Next, projector. Project the computer screen into a large surface, usually a screen or wall, commonly used for presentation. Headphone. Next, headphones deliver audio output directly to the user ears, providing a private listening experience. That's all for me. Please apologize if there are mistakes in words in convey. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.